The following content is sponsored by Tommy2341A. Don't get killed by my edgy Ivara. Hey guys, we're in the simulacrum again for yet another Riven video. Like I said, I farmed a lot of Kuva during that double resource weekend, and I got a few interesting rolls on some weapons, and one of them was the Mutalist Quanta. And before, this mod used to be, instead of 111% flight speed, it used to be magazine capacity, which was really good before this weapon was buffed because the bubbles used a lot of ammo. Now it uses only 5 ammo, I think, for each bubble, which is really nice. So the magazine size increase wasn't even necessary anymore. It had reload speed before, but I think that was reduced a little bit, so it has a little less reload speed, but it also has higher critical damage than it does before. And at first I thought, well, the flight speed is okay. So I mean, if you look at right here, this is the flight speed now, and I'll actually just take the mod off just for a second. Then you look here, it is an improvement, but with enemies running around, you can just go like this, especially with heat damage, like I usually do corrosive and heat. With heat, the enemy's going to be stunned, and once they're stunned, they stop moving. So if you just heat proc on them, then you can just concentrate fire. So it's like, okay, that's pretty interesting, but there's nothing really special about it. But here's the thing about the mod, and specifically the flight speed. And if I fire a bubble, you'll see how far that gets. And the issue with the Mutalist Quanta is if I now fire another bubble, when they attach, oh, it didn't do it that time, but normally when they attach, it'll do this. Let me see if I can get it to do what I'm talking about. It does this. It combines, but then it flies backwards. So now you have to go back, or even worse, sometimes it'll do, well, not that, but it'll go above your head. So now you don't have anything to shoot through because it's above your head. But what's interesting is the flight speed actually affects the bubble too, because it actually makes it go faster. So now when I fire a bubble, it goes out a lot farther, and then I can combine the bubble, and then even if they go toward me, I don't have to worry about them going too close, so I can fire and then fire again pretty quickly, and I'll fire at the enemies. And remember, this bubble adds bonus damage and adds crit chance, so even though the crit chance is pretty low on this weapon, only 2.5%, it actually adds a lot of base damage, or base crit chance rather, and then it adds electricity damage and or crit damage. I'm not sure if it actually adds crit damage on the bubble or through the bubble, because the only way to really find that out is through like data mining. And of course, why people don't really like the Mutalist Quanta very much, it's actually not that much better than the Bratton, but like I said, it's the bubble that it fires that makes it really good. Because people actually underestimate the power of that bubble. It basically acts like Volt's shield, where it adds damage and crit damage and stuff. Okay, and we'll just be testing this against a level 145 napalm, just because I kind of want to make this video quick. Hopefully these combine. Yep, and I just shoot for the head. Now remember, for a weapon that only has 2.5 crit chance, you can see a lot of yellow numbers. This is because, like I said, that bubble adds crit chance to it. Let's combine again. Ooh, and the bubble kind of goes out of view, so I'm not really getting the crit chance. But you can see the damage was pretty good. So yeah, the Riven mod is pretty interesting. I didn't initially think that the flight speed would matter, but this actually improves it a lot because, like I said, the main issue with this secondary fire, which DE still hasn't addressed, is if you fire and then fire again, the bubbles do this. I'm not sure if that's intended, but it is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's basically a review of this Riven roll. I thought it was really interesting. I'd like to show it off. So yeah, thanks for watching.